Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Just Cook. Today we will be making shrimp Diablo with fresh pasta. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click that bell. You definitely don't want to miss out on any of the upcoming episodes. Now let's begin. We're going to start with our fresh pasta dough that we made ahead of time. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. Now let's cut it down to a more manageable size, then flatten it with our hands enough to begin rolling it out. I'm using a standard pasta roller that you can get from pretty much any store that sells small kitchen appliances. They all pretty much have 9 thickness settings. Please excuse the shaky cam, but sometimes you just need a good close-up. Now, I'm starting at a 1, then slowly working my way down to a 7. If we were making lasagna, I would stop here and use this nice, beautiful rectangular sheet, but we are not. Today we are making linguine. However, this roller would also allow me to make spaghetti noodles. Feel free to use whatever kind of noodle you wish. This dish is less about the noodle and more about the shrimp and sauce. Once we have it rolled out, we want to mound it up with plenty of flour so that it doesn't stick together. Now, we want to bring some heavily salted water to a boil. You want your water very salty, salty like the sea. And once your water is up to a boil, you can begin adding the pasta, separating it as you do. Now, fresh pasta doesn't take nearly as long to cook as dry pasta. You only want to let this cook for about 3 to 4.5 minutes. After it's finished, take it out and place it into some ice to stop the cooking process until we need it again. Now, on to our shrimp. Look at that movie magic. Now that our head-on shrimp is peeled and deveined, we are going to add it to salt, pepper, and lots of chopped garlic. Now, there is no measurement to garlic. You judge that with your taste buds and your heart. Next, we are adding a combination of olive oil and melted butter to a hot saute pan. Once our oil and butter is heated, add your shrimp mixture, making sure that they are not stacked on top of each other and each has its own place in the pan. After about 1.5 minutes, flip each over and cook an additional minute. Once our shrimp is about 85% of the way cooked, we want to remove them and set them to the side. Next, we are going to deglaze all of that beautiful fond with a dark beer. Feel free to use any beer of your choosing, but this is a darker sauce with a deep, rich flavor, so I'm going with a darker, rich flavored beer. After the beer is reduced by about half, we are going to add diced tomatoes and about a tablespoon of our homemade chili paste that we made a few days ago. Now, just like the pasta dough, I will leave a link in the description to that video. After the chili paste, we're going to add some ground cumin. Mix it all in really well, and then add each one of our shrimp back into the sauce, showing them the individual love and care that they deserve. That is until you realize that this is taking way too long, so you just dump the last few in all at once. Now, once our shrimp has finished cooking and they are good and coated with the sauce, turn off your heat and add your pasta. Give it a good mix and finish with some fresh chopped parsley. To plate, just pile some pasta right in the center and mound it high. Then surround with as many shrimp as you like. Just for the purpose of standard plating, I went with 5 shrimp, and then I finished with a little bit more parsley. And there you have it, folks, shrimp Diablo with fresh pasta. And just like before, this is way too good not to share, so my buddy Derek is going to help me finish it off. Oh, and look, there's my other buddy, Chef Jonathan. He's going to come in and grab a fork too. Thanks everyone, it was an honor cooking for you today, and I will see you again for the next episode of Just Cook.